Hello, I'm Hannah Wallace and welcome to EBAday 2021. Calling in to talk about industry trends and digital transformation is Bill Borden, Corporate Vice President of Worldwide Financial Services at Microsoft. So, Bill, thank you very much for calling in.
Thank you for having me, Hannah. Good to be with you.
It's good to have you on. Now, your role at Microsoft means you work with leading financial institutions around the world, so in a good position to describe the state of the financial services industry today and also highlight some of the key trends evolving. So let's start there. Can you share those insights with us?
Sure. Yes, in this role, we're very focused on serving the needs of banking, capital markets, and insurance companies. So in talking with companies around the world, I think the trends are pretty clear, coming off a very difficult year that we've all faced with the pandemic. But during a very challenging year, the industry has performed quite well. It's been rather amazing with regards to thinking about, bringing 90% of the industry's workforce to work remotely, but still keep the industry working and functioning was rather remarkable. And so clearly in the respond and recover phase of the pandemic, lots of focus and attention on, workforce safety and remote workforce with virtualization of bringing workers home. And so that was certainly a focus on technology related to virtualization of the workforce. But that also led to quite a strong focus on customers and customer experience and how to maintain that customer experience in many different ways in virtual channels as well as physical channels. And that meant a focus on resiliency. So downtime and limited downtime was a focus. It was a focus in partnership with regulators around the world. And that ability and resilience also put a hard focus on the use of technologies. And those institutions that had made investments in technologies before the pandemic certainly were able to take advantage of that. And those that didn't found a need to actually think about their tech plans and their approach to the use of technology. But overall, the trends that you're seeing as we move out of kind of the respond recovery phase of the pandemic and now moving into the recovery and thinking about how you can reimagine moving forward, a few trends pop up. One, how to accelerate the use of technology to support digital transformation. And that's clearly put a focus on the use of cloud technologies and services. You've got to continue to do that while you're running the institution. So how do you run your institution and at the same time transform it, which means some difficult challenges around decision making in terms of where you invest. But the notion is you have to do it to remain competitive. And so that puts a focus on time to value, agility, and the reduction of costs all in parallel. Clearly, with the focus of serving customers differently in ways that we've learned how to do that within the pandemic, the customer experience focus is really driven by data. And so data has been talked about a lot in the industry, but now there's a laser focus on how do we really use data to actually be proactive in how we serve customers differently to drive competition. And then lastly, lots of discussions around new business models. Now that the use of technology and the virtualization of technology and physical abilities to serve customers has been proven out. The idea of new business models and how to extend platform capabilities and services into other ecosystems, as well as to embed services, financial services into other experiences in other industries is also top of mind. So lots of exciting ideas as we move out of kind of the respond phase into the rethinking about where we could go with financial services is driving a lot of exciting things and exciting change to come.
Exciting indeed. And as you say, a clear acceleration in digital transformation. And even recently, your CEO, Satya Nadella, mentioned there's been a second wave of digital transformation across industries and companies. So how are you seeing that come to life then in financial services?
Yeah, it really is a second wave because the industry itself, along with many other industries, learned that it could move fast. It could make decisions quickly. It could deploy the use of technologies quickly. It could rethink new products and services in a faster way to deliver for customers. And that really has put a focus on the use of technology to drive agility and to drive faster change. And as Satya mentioned, this second wave of digital transformation is not just within the financial services industry. All industries are thinking this way. as they've come together to realize what they've learned through the pandemic around adapting with the use of technology. And so embracing digital technology is at a record pace. That's clearly happening in the financial services industry as well, not only to serve the needs of customers, but to actually drive competitive advantage. Those institutions that had, as I mentioned earlier, that had invested prior to the pandemic really saw the advantages of those investments to actually move ahead in terms of offering products and services and acquiring customers at a faster pace and moving into new business models at a faster pace as well. And again, that puts a real focus on your approach to how you think about time to value, how you look at deploying your technology investments in ways that allow you to get to time to value quickly so that you can fund your change. And also this focus on thinking about where you're going to drive proactive use of technology based off of data. And how are you going to position yourselves to leverage your data that you have around your customers to deploy your services differently?
All right, that's interesting. And I know congratulations is in order, as we saw Microsoft recently announce Microsoft Cloud for financial services. So well done to you and your team. It'd be great if you could tell us a bit more about this and also why now.
Sure. Look, this has been an ongoing approach to how we continually look at ways to deliver our products and services along with our partner ecosystem to our customers to drive that time to value, the ability to drive change in a much faster motion. And we've realized and have been working on this for quite some time with regards to if we can integrate our capabilities, our cloud services across our solution set in a much richer way, focused at the core with data and AI, allowing our customers to actually take advantage and deploy the use of the technologies in a faster approach in partnership with our ecosystem of partners that are delivering solutions as well. We get back to that time to value, and that time to value has to be done in a way that's also in a secure, compliant manner, obviously with the regulatory requirements that the institutions have to operate under. So security and compliance at the core, built on the use of integrating our platforms and capabilities. So what we've done is we are launching the integration of our services, and we're doing that for several industries. And for the financial services industries, the idea is to take that integration of capability sets, data and AI, and allow specificity to offering capabilities specific to the financial services industry. So we're integrating Microsoft Azure, Dynamics 365, Microsoft 365, the Power Platform, and it's underpinned by a common data model with new capabilities customized for the industry specifically. So this is going to allow our customers to actually bring to market their capabilities in a faster way. So for example, we're going to have some collaboration and workforce collaboration and workforce tools to actually look at processes like loan management and to actually enable the configuration of capabilities and services to actually take time out and cost out to manage retail loans differently in business, and our customers can actually deploy those solutions faster, working with our partners as well to build solutions on top of that, as an example, to drive change quicker in the industry. So it's all about faster deployment in terms of being able to move to cloud, and moving to cloud, obviously, within the regulatory compliance and control frameworks that are needed. So we think we're going to have the most trusted platform in the industry to do that, with full control of data across the platform, and of course built on security and our approach to compliance and controls in a manner that we think is incredible with regards to what we can deliver.
So watch this space, I think it's safe to say. Some incredibly exciting work being done at Microsoft. And we're really glad to have you with us for EBAday this year. So it'd be great if we could tell our audience in the build up to the event what you'll also be sharing and discussing over the course of that week.
Sure, we are thrilled to participate again this year. We've been invited to Technology That Delivers on June 30th at 12:20 to 1 p.m. That's Central Eastern Time, where we will discuss how our cloud services and artificial intelligence can help turn big data into customer insights. So we're looking forward to that day and looking forward to seeing you at EBAday again.
Brilliant. Well, Bill, thank you so much for calling in, and look forward to catching up with you further down the line. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hannah.